The Michigan Wolverines versus the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Which school can call themselves the U of M? We'll find out in a couple hours here. Should be a good one today. Inside Jane Sage Cole Stadium, I'm Sam Constan, joined by Autumn Pease. We'll hear from Lucas Kirchner over by the bullpen later on. Autumn, it should be a good one today. Games out of Michigan's 50 started in 48 of those. She'll ground one right back to Schwartz, over to first. And the first out for the Gophers, 1-3. Taking a look at the Gophers.
Again, with that off-speed barely missing on the corner of the plate.
And that one gets in on her. Well, like you said, she likes to go in, but maybe not quite that far in.
Just a little.
Conway on first, puts at the plate. The 2-0 from Schwartz. Fly ball out to right. And the catch is made by Valencia. 2 down. Starting out a little bit behind in counts and then working that out as you go on. Another big theme is little errors, walks, pass balls. Those have really started to pile up. Throw down to second, not in time. Couldn't quite get the tag down. Softly back to Schwartz. And 4 batters, 3 outs. Gophers up to the plate when we return. Still scoreless after the top of the first. Full count to Tobias. She'll ground one. It reaches under the legs of Erickson. And the Gophers have a leadoff runner on base. Tobias on first. She just has 3 stolen bases on 4 attempts all year. Kraft drives one out, right center. And it's gone. Kraft with a 2-run homer. Gophers on top, 2-0.
I love watching her play softball. She is one of the hardest hitters. Fast swing, just so much power behind her. So fun. Never a doubt when she hits that ball. Again, I mean, just if you leave the ball on the yellow of the plate, that's what's going to happen on against a hitter like Kraft.
Well, Gophers off to a 2-0 lead, still no outs. She actually taking the place of Lauren Putz. Grounder over to short, play over to first, 1 down. This has 4 home runs. Some of them have come in really key moments, though, protecting her own lead. And she'll strike out swinging, make it 2 down in the bottom of the first. Ground ball over the middle. Good play over at short. In time. The play from Fantucci retires 1 in the first and 5 in both of the Pittsburgh games. So that one is driven up the middle for a base hit. 1 out, 1 runner on. Well, 28 of those stolen bases and 30 of the attempts come from Langford and Conway, the 1 and 2 in the order. Strike 3 swinging, 2 down in the second. This season, played in 41. She'll hit a ground ball over to second, the play to first. And that's 3 more outs for the Gophers. Michigan still scoreless after. Chavez swings it over to short. And the play made to first for 1 out. The 2-2 once again, grounded over the third. And the diving Erickson can't tame that one. Gophers have a 1-out base runner. 30 pitches. Four-pitch walk. Runners on first and second. Cosgrove. Then back to the top of the order, Tobias Kraft Valencia. Up high to center. Catch is made. And we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. The 1-1 to Tobias. She'll lay it down. Looks like she might have it. And she's safe at first. Bases loaded. For who else? But Taylor Craft. Penn. Bases loaded for Taylor Craft. Well, not what you want, but probably better off than letting her hit, if we're being completely honest here. She'll hit one up the middle, throw over to second in time. And with the bases loaded, Michigan gets the out. And make it the third strikeout of the day for Sydney Schwartz.
Schwartz just relying on.
To the leadoff. She'll ground it over to first. The play made from Cameron Chard. And it's 2 outs in the top of the third.
And tend to be more successful with them.
High fly ball to the left. Cosgriff trailing back, makes the catch at the warning track. And it's the third out for the Gophers. Strike 3 swinging. From pitcher to pitcher, 11 to 11. Make it 1 out in the bottom of the third. She had 14 appearances in her freshman campaign, including 1 start. She'll hit one out to right, but on a line to Stevenson, she'll make the out.
Because I necessarily don't really know, but it seems like she's almost trying a little too hard with her pitches.
Well, bloop single in that triangle. We've seen quite a few Gopher hits come over the season. They're warming. Another bloop single, this time over the third baseman's head, makes it first and second. Gophers looking to go on another 2-out round.
It seems like the later part of the Gopher lineup, I mean, we see it in their batting average. They're quite a bit lower than the top 4. They just rush their at-bats.
Well, there you see a 4-pitch strikeout. Ground ball, Schwartz throws it over. 1 out in the top of the 4th.
Schwartz just...
Followed by Lily Valamont. Grounder over to third, Chavez makes the play with time to spare. 2 outs. Hit. Well, shouldn't have said that with 3 balls, but still so far a strong outing from Schwartz.
It's the commentator's curse.
She'll lay down a bunt. And runners on first and second. Good job by the Gophers covering over at third just in case. And the first with 2 outs, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. The 1-2 to Erickson is grounded back to Schwartz. She'll take it over to first and get the 3rd out of the inning. No harm done from Michigan. Gophers still with the 3-0
on your team like the Michigan Wolverines do.
Cosgriff 0 for 1 on the day. Make it 0 for 2 on the called strike 3. Corners in for Tobias. She had that bunt single, this time right up the middle for the 2nd out of the inning. Right center. And a blooper caught by the 2nd baseman, Langford, after 5 innings. Certainly a good sign if the Gophers can get out of this one defensively. And a good play by Cosgriff out and left for the first out. Schwartz with another putout. She's certainly held her own defensively this evening.
See the defense in, corners and middles both in, so more of a slapper, bunter type hitter.
Well, a great spot there from Schwartz. gets another strikeout on the day, retires the side. The Power and Valencia being the team leader in average. But through much of the season, it's worked quite well as Valencia will softly line out to a well-played Langford in the hole. Payne up to 77 pitches. And a drive to right from Schwartz will be caught for 2 quick outs. Ground ball, hard hit over to first. It'll be a race to the bag. And Snipples will make it there safely. Well hit ball, poorly placed, but had enough. 6 total hits on the day. So that one's driven out to shallow left. Diving play, doesn't get it. It'll find its way all the way back to the wall. Snipples will score on a stand-up RBI double.
Not a very hard hit ball, but I mean, trying to come across your body to catch that while diving. There is 2 outs, so I understand that, but it's one of those situations where you don't really want to let it get past you. Just to allow. It was like 3 pitches, so 1/4 of them.
Soft on the ground, over to third. Play made to first. Good job advancing just in case, but that's the 3rd out of the inning. Gophers get
Back to you.
Well, thank you, Lucas. Certainly a great season for her. So that foul ball in foul territory will be caught by Werner Conway for the first out of
Younger lineup than I feel like we've seen one senior in this lineup here today.
ground ball over to second. And the play in time, not by much, but in time for the 2nd out of the inning. In all 50, Langford and Valamont at 48 starts. She'll drive one deep to left center, and another warning track catch for the Gophers. This time it's Burnett putting it away. And 3 up, 3.
We do appreciate it as players.
Pop up from Burnett, taken care of over at second from Langford. 1 out. Michigan does have the 1-1. Hit over to third, and a missed throw will let her advance to second. She'll slide even though she had plenty of time, and it'll be a runner on second.
Graph here. Then you put it in Valencia's hands. I mean, she is 0 for 3 on the day, but you never know what she's going to do.
Oh, what a catch out in center. Dive from Conway. And 4 pitches later, 2 runners on for the Gophers.
With Kraft's home run in the first inning.
To Nani Valencia. Swung over to short, the play to second. And the Gophers retired. 4 runs over 6 innings.
In softball, they're just a program that has so much history, and they've been so great. So it's really fun playing them.
Well, another strong play from Schwartz. And make it 2 more outs for the Wolverines. In the new tenure, as a strong hit out to center is off the wall for a stand-up double.
It's good, so.
We'll see what we see here. Ground ball over to second. It'll move the runner over, but they'd still need 3 more after that. Wolverines down.
This slow clap always gave me the worst anxiety on the mound.
Well, we'll see if it works for her. The 0-2 is called strike 3. Sid Schwartz, the complete game shutout. Just 3 hits against a powerful Michigan team gives the Gophers the edge, 4-0. The first 2 off of a 2-run homer from Taylor Kraft that drove in Tobias. The second one, a RBI hit by pitch. And the 5th one, a RBI double from Kayla Chavez.
Yeah, you call them the battery of the team for a reason. The pitcher and catcher, they really did it all today.